Hi everyone. I wanted to do a mini album. I had this paper from Echo Park. It's called All About a Boy. Excuse me. And I am really excited. I saw a small mini album by Little Lulu Scrapper, and I was really, really happy and loved her album. And I knew I had this paper, so I wanted to do one just like hers. Anyways, I kept the front very simple. It's just stickers from the collection. I bumped up one of them and backed it a little bit. The album is bound with, it's not hidden hinge and it's not stack the deck. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I just did a really simple cover on this one. Really simple on the inside as well. Now, the way that the hinge system works, if you'll look at it, it looks very similar to hidden hinge, but it isn't. What I did really quickly was, in hidden hinge you have a hinge system that looks like a W. It goes this way and then it goes up and then it comes down and then the two pieces come together. And in Stack the Deck you have a hinge like this and then you stack another one on the inside like that that's smaller and then you go out or in, whichever way you do it. What I did instead was I created a hinge that looks like this, and where I focused on was the gusset. I wanted a 1/4 inch gusset. This is enlarged just to show you. So I did that 1/4 inch gusset and then I left 1/2 inch on either side. And then I folded it accordingly. So you get your little piece there. And then I did 8 of those for every page that I wanted to do. And then I attached them this way. What I did was I went ahead and I placed adhesive, and you'll just have to bear with me on this. I placed adhesive on a piece of paper and I went ahead and just added my hinge just like that, and then I went and I butted this one right up against it just like that, and then adhered that one down. And the reason why I did that is because I wanted a little bit of flexibility, but mainly what I wanted was I wanted the inside of this open. I wanted to be able to have a page come all the way down when I did my my mats. I wanted my mats to go all the way down in like that. So it kind of worked and it kind of didn't. However, I will say that it was easier to put together as an album this way because of the way that it came together on the spine. What I could do was I could make my spine first and then add my pages into it as much or as little as I wanted. And the nice thing about that one is if you have a pre-made spine like this, then you can just start adding pages in however you want. It's entirely up to you. So it worked out really cute. Sorry, that was out of frame. Anyways, so here's the album. There's a front cover. A lot of interaction in this album. Again, I was really happy with how things turned out. You can slip things underneath and whatnot. And I have not elaborated my pages just yet because I'm going to put some tabs on there. I'm on a time limit here. But again, lots of spinners with this album. Photo mats, a little bit of washi tape there. Again, you can put photos in there. I bumped this one up. I bump a lot of stuff up on chipboard. Basically, I just take a regular piece of chipboard, you can see how thin that is, and then cut it to fit whatever I've done and then bump it up that way. It adds just a little bit of dimension, but not too much, and it's not as thick as some of the chipboard pieces or some of the 3D embellishments from the set. I used a magnet closure on this one. I cut my arrow out of the paper and it turned out really cute. I haven't put a little photo element back here yet, but I will. And that slips underneath there. And again, there's that spinner. This page here, I like this one. This turned out really cute, this little file folder. That's pretty much how the rest of my tags are going to look. That's the kind of theme to this album that I want to give. Okay, again, you can kind of get in behind some of there. This is just a little belly band with some nice little tags. Most everything on here is from the collection, with the exception of the papers, the solids. Those are all from Basil. and the base of the cardstock is from the Michaels Recollection paper, which I love using as my base. So again, American Crafts for the arrow piece there. I don't think I did. Oh, I did do this one. Okay. I left that so you could put something in there if you wanted. Again, here's a little pocket. This one's kind of cute. It was one of the pieces from the collection, and then I just stuck a little photo mat back behind there. A lot of real estate on this album. Again, really, really thrilled with how it turned out. Again, my tags, you know, pretty basic and plain. I haven't elaborated yet. But just really thrilled how the different elements of this album came together. Very, very happy with it. This page caused me a little bit of problems because I like the banner and I wanted to be able to put stuff behind the banners, but when they move freely in your album, it's hard to turn your pages. So I went ahead and put a little glue dot behind each one up on the top so that when I went to go fold my pages, they weren't flopping this way. It made a big difference. So a little element there. That's all Tim Holtz, by the way, these little dials, clock dials. Haven't put one in here just yet, but there's that. You can see, you can even, you know, put this one there. Just like that. Really cute. Da-dum-dum-dum. Just a little tag here on that one. Okay, again, I made sure that if I was overlapping on the pictures that you could get your stuff in there. Very simple mat there. Again, there's nothing. I used both the 6x6 and the 12x12 in this collection because I wanted to get some of the smaller patterns out. This is really cool because I love this journaling types of things there. These, this is actually kind of cute. The very, very front, All About a Boy. This is from that bottom strip on the bottom that has the identification of what the paper line is. You can use that, and you can also use the little swatch that shows you what's on the back of the paper. I do that quite a lot in some of my albums because the sayings are actually really cute. Again, this is another tag cutout from the 12x12 collection. You get lots of room for photos on this one, and then it just slips behind that chipboard piece there. These chipboard pieces were adhesive. The adhesive that they came with sucked. They kept popping off of my pages, so I've gone back in with score tape and put score tape underneath all of these so that they don't come off. And then the areas that I needed to have, you know, something interacting there, I used my Making Memories anti-sticker piece, and it basically, it's a baby powder or talc powder, and then it just brushes on, you can see there, and then what it does is that makes that portion of the sticker less tacky and non-adhesive. So I use it quite a bit actually when I do pages like this. So again, there's that spinner. There's a little tag back behind here. What is that? It's gonna make me. Okay, here we go. And then a lot of interaction again. You can make sure you get into where you need to with those. I like this page. This page turned out really cute. Lots of different tags there from the collection, and then I made a little take a tag there. Spellbinders. The spellbinders on this one were my friend. Some of them are Sizzix as well. I used a lot of Sizzix pieces. And then here we go again. In my latest albums, this design here of the frame, this is a big one. I'll show you the spellbinders. It is my new favorite of the spellbinders dies. It is Labels 29. The reason why it's my new favorite is because it can go into a boy's album really nicely and not be too foofy-doofy. And it mats very, very well with a nice rectangular size on the inside. Great for journaling, great for pictures, and it looks like one of the old Renaissance type frames and stuff, and it's really pretty. Liking it a lot. You'll see it a lot in my albums coming up, I'm sure. It's one of my favorites. Another thing too, I know a lot of people have seen this and a lot of people have asked, my tags on the tops. I've got some nice intricate designs and everything else on here, and what those actually are, it's my Spellbinders dice, believe it or not, and I don't know if anybody has ever shown how to do it. Let me get the one that I used here. But this is the Spellbinders die that I use, and all I do is when I put my paper into the thing, instead of just setting the die this way, I put one leg on top so that it doesn't cut, and then I put this piece there just like that, and then I run it through, but I only run it through when it goes to the bar just to there, and then I draw it back out. So I run it through, and then it goes to hits the bar and goes in, and then I draw it back out. The reason why is because I didn't want to get the fold or crease on the other side. And it works really, really cute, but it puts a really nice decorative top on the pieces, and things like this. This one I actually did the whole piece and then I cut it in half. But it just gets a really nice decorative edge. I've got a couple of other pieces that I've done that with throughout this album, and I've done it quite a bit with some of my other ones. It's a way to utilize your Spellbinders dies if you don't have tab tops or anything else like that, because you can very, very easily take these and split them apart and put one side on one paper of the paper and one on the other side of the paper and make a tab tag to it. So again, here's some of the stickers. I popped that up on that chipboard again. You can kind of see dimensionally how that looks. And then that goes back in there. Another the chipboard pieces there. Backing paper. And then there's another one of these tags that I created, and then just a nice element piece there. I love the stickers from this collection. I loved the chipboard accents and all the pieces to it. Everything worked really, really well together. I was very happy with how this turned out. I hope you like it. Again, this is the All About a Boy, and from inspiration from Little Lulu Scrapper, I think. I'll put her link on the bottom of the information. Thanks for watching.